All right, welcome to this explainer. Think of me as your mentor today because we're about to break down the weird, hidden math of wealth building. We are moving fast today with some seriously dynamic data to show you exactly why hitting that first $100,000 literally permanently changes your life. We're talking about the hidden mechanics of money that most people completely miss. So, strap in, let's go.
Look, let's start with a brutal truth here. Hitting this milestone, it's not going to buy you a private jet. No one's handing you the keys to a Miami mansion. Nobody is going to suddenly treat you like a millionaire. But it unlocks something infinitely more powerful. Escape philosophy. Your financial life is about to behave completely differently.
Level 1, the myth of hitting 100K. Let's look at why the journey from absolute zero to that first six figures feels so incredibly unfair and painfully slow.
You know, most people get super frustrated early on. They scroll social media, they see the fake success, the financed luxury cars, and all the massive stress that comes with it. But listen, true early wealth, it looks boring. It looks like saying no, driving a 10-year-old car, and actually getting deep sleep while everyone else is out there panicking just to finance a fake lifestyle.
Level 2, escaping the survival trap. Because before you can soar, you really got to stop the bleeding.
Hitting that 10 grand mark, that is your very first massive level up. Why? Because this specific amount covers pretty much all minor financial emergencies. It gives you the actual breathing room to know you can buy groceries, right? It gives you the total confidence to know that if things go sideways at your job, you're not instantly out on the street making desperate short-term survival decisions.
Just look at this contrast. Your margin for error dramatically expands here. Living paycheck to paycheck traps you in toxic jobs. It keeps you in a state of panic. But with 100K of breathing room, an unexpected bill is literally just a minor frustration. You suddenly gain the ultimate power, which is the power to just walk away.
Level 3, the strange math of wealth. This is where you mathematically must survive long enough just to let compounding take the wheel.
So imagine you have $10,000 invested, earning an average 8% return. You're getting about $800 a year. It's helpful, sure, definitely nice to have, but let's be real, it's not life-changing. You are still doing all the heavy lifting yourself at this stage.
But if you stay disciplined and keep grinding until you hit $50,000 invested, boom, suddenly that exact same 8% return is handing you roughly $4,000 a year. Right here is where the momentum actually becomes visible. You can tangibly feel your money starting to pitch in and help you out.
And then you hit $100,000. Your portfolio is now generating about $8,000 annually. Guys, this is a phantom second income that works entirely without your labor. Just imagine waking up and knowing your investments are generating more cash this year than your literal annual raise at work. It's crazy.
Now this right here is what we call the garden hose effect. With standard contributions, it takes a totally grinding 7.5 years to reach your first 100K, but to jump from 900K to a million, barely over a year. 1.3 years to be exact. Time literally collapses because momentum has completely taken over the game.
So the absolute crucial takeaway here is this. Income creates opportunity, but assets create freedom. Once you have those assets doing the heavy lifting, you're secretly already a quarter of the way to $1 million, and you don't even realize it yet. The math is finally completely in your favor.
The boss level, reaching $1 million. Let's look at how this builds into absolute financial invincibility. Honestly, this number is staggering. By the time you hit $1 million, roughly 70% of your total wealth is coming purely from interest. Just really think about that for a second. Almost 3/4 of your net worth is money you never actually clocked in to earn. Your money is officially working way harder than you are.
At this boss level, the whole game shifts. It's no longer about aggressively scraping by, it's about protecting your downside. You're diversifying your assets, you're buying bulletproof insurance, and mentally, you're treating every $100,000 you've saved as $10 of daily spendable income, literally forever.
Avoiding the deadliest traps. Pay close attention here, because the road between 100K and $1 million is a complete minefield where really smart people accidentally blow up their own wealth.
Seriously, one of the absolute deadliest invisible traps is the 1% financial advisor fee. 1% sounds so harmless, right? But over your lifetime, that tiny sounding fee can cannibalize a massive 28% of your total returns. You are literally bleeding hundreds of thousands of dollars just to buy your advisor a brand new BMW.
No thanks.
The other massive trap is lifestyle inflation. Look, wealth loves boring people. If you instantly upgrade to designer clothes, lease a flashy car, and rent some huge apartment the exact second you hit 100K, you are completely derailing your momentum. You stay financially fragile, you just happen to look rich while doing it.
The ultimate blueprint. Let's quickly lay out the exact, actionable steps to accelerate your journey to true freedom.
3 fast steps to explode your wealth on autopilot. Step 1, start right now. Time in the market always beats timing the market. Step 2, track your percentages. Invest 10% of your pay so your investments automatically grow as your salary grows. And step 3, increase that investment rate by just 1% every December. Takes 10 minutes, makes you hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. Game changer.
Ultimately, the absolute greatest luxury of hitting these financial milestones isn't about buying more stuff. It's not the 5th car or the giant house that comes with massive invisible pressure. The real goal here is having the power to fiercely protect your family, to sleep peacefully at night, and to truly, finally control your own time.
So I want to leave you with this one thought. Now that you've seen the hidden mechanics of wealth, the crazy math behind the momentum, and the exact blueprint to get there, are you going to keep surviving month to month, just trying to look rich? Or are you ready to start building your next decade? It's your move.